Now let's talk about the plane cut tool. I'm going to add a new object. Let's place it here. And what is going to be very interesting about this tool, I have to say, I love this tool, is that when you use it, you can cut any section of your object. As you can see, I am using this plane to cut the object in any place that I want. This is very nice, but when you use it by rotating the object, it is even more interesting. Look at this. We can create literally, we can remove elements and they automatically will create a new face for this object based on the rotation. And the rotation and the position is, it can be used also with the snapping of the position and the corresponding rotation. Now let me undo this because I want to show you even something that is even more awesome. And it is this. Let's say that I take let's say that I take again the plane cut, and instead of doing this, and let me rotate it just a little bit, I'm moving it maybe a bit down, I can say as well, keep both halves or the both sections that you are cutting. This is awesome, guys. Look what it happens. So I am selecting this object, and as you can see, the plane is just positioned, but it doesn't seem like it is changing the object. Now, if I accept this, now I have two objects. And what is fantastic about this is that, as you can see here in the outliner, now you are creating two different static meshes that collides perfectly based on the plane that you put on the scene. So let's say that I want to remove this object, or I want to move this object a bit away. Look at that. It is exact. It is a perfect and exact cut. To create scenes, to create levels, I think that this is amazing because you don't have to be dealing with two different objects. You can create one object and start cutting it in the different sections until you get what you want. Now, one important thing to mention about, and which is an unusual mistake or error that we do, I have covered this before, but it's important to mention it as well, which is, let's say that I create this box, and at the same time I am creating a copy of this box like this one. And now I'm saying, okay, I'm going to take this box, but I want to plane cut this object. And let's say I'm going to plane cut this object here, something like that. When I accept this, I am changing all the rest of the objects because this second object I created is the static mesh is pointing to the same original object. So be very careful that if you're going to change one object that you already did, you first have to select, let me go undo. First, you have to select the object you want to change, and then in the X form, go to duplicate. This will generate, accept, this will generate a different static mesh, and now you can go to the model, plane cut, play with your plane, accept, and only the object that you want will be changed. Be careful about that, guys.